friends. Today we shall find out on the disappearance of Amelia Earhart, a mystery that still echoes through time. There are mysteries that fade with years, and then there are those that grow deeper with time. And among them stands one of the most fascinating enigmas of modern history. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart, a woman who touched the sky when few dared to dream of it. A legend whose legacy is celebrated, but whose final moments remain shrouded in fog and endless speculation. This story is not just about a missing airplane. It is about courage, ambition, the hunger for exploration, and a shadowy mystery that has puzzled the world for more than 85 years. Who was Amelia, the woman who challenged the sky? Born in 1897 in Kansas, Amelia Earhart was no ordinary child. She played with climbing trees instead of dolls, read about women breaking boundaries when society resisted the idea. She admired pilots long before she ever sat in a cockpit. In 1920, she took her first plane ride, a moment she later described as life-changing. "I knew I had to fly," she said. She trained relentlessly. When aviation was dominated by men, she flew higher. She crossed the Atlantic Ocean solo in 1932, the first woman to do so. Newspapers called her Lady Lindy, comparing her to Charles Lindbergh himself. But Amelia was not satisfied with achievements behind her. She wanted something greater, something that would mark her name forever in history. The final quest around the world. In 1937, Amelia decided to attempt what no woman had done before, to fly around the world along the longest possible route. Her aircraft, a Lockheed Electra 10E, was modified to carry extra fuel. She was joined by navigator Fred Noonan, a skilled man known for his celestial navigation expertise. On June 1st, the journey began. They flew across continents, from Miami to Brazil, across Africa, Arabia, India, Southeast Asia, and New Guinea. They had completed more than 2/3 of the journey. Only the final stretch across the Pacific Ocean remained. On July 2nd, 1937, Earhart and Noonan took off from Lae, New Guinea, headed toward Howland Island, a tiny speck in the ocean, just 2 miles long. They never arrived. The last transmission, a chilling message. The U.S. Coast Guard ship Itasca waited near Howland Island, ready to guide her with radio signals. For hours, radio operators heard Amelia's voice. The transmissions were broken, filled with static. At one point, she said, "We must be on you, but cannot see you." Moments later, "We are running north and south." And then, silence. No cries for help. No confirmed distress call. Just emptiness. This was the last time anyone heard Amelia Earhart's voice. The greatest search of its time. The U.S. government launched what was then the most expensive and extensive search in history. Battleships, aircraft carriers, planes, and thousands of personnel scoured the ocean for weeks. But not a single conclusive trace of the Lockheed Electra was found. How can a plane simply vanish? This is where the mystery begins. Theory 1. Crash and sink. The simplest explanation: Amelia ran out of fuel, missed Howland Island, and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. The plane sank quickly into deep waters, depths so vast that even modern search technology struggles. Supporting evidence? Radio transmissions suggested low fuel. Visibility was reportedly poor, and the ocean floor in that region drops into one of the deepest trenches on Earth. But then why have decades of searches failed? Theory 2. The castaway scenario. What if Amelia did not sink? What if she landed elsewhere? Some researchers believe she landed on Nikumaroro Island, formerly Gardner Island, about 350 miles south of Howland. In 1940, British officers found skeletal remains, a woman's shoe, and a sextant box there. Nearby, old villagers later claimed to have seen a white lady and a man long ago, starving, calling for help. Recent expeditions discovered pieces of metal and aircraft parts that might match the Electra, along with fragments of cosmetics and tools possibly used for survival. Did Amelia Earhart live her last days as a castaway, waiting for rescue that never came? The thought is haunting. Theory 3. Captured by the Japanese. Another controversial theory claims Amelia and Noonan may have drifted into Japanese territory and were captured as spies. Some say they were taken to Saipan, interrogated, and possibly executed. Over the years, photos have surfaced, blurry, debated, one said to show Amelia sitting on a dock beside a man resembling Noonan. The US and Japan deny this story. But in mysteries like this, denials often feed curiosity rather than end it. Theory 4. Secret mission? Some conspiracy theorists suggest she may have been on a secret mission for the US government to gather intelligence before World War II. Afterward, according to this theory, she lived under a new identity. There is no solid evidence, but the absence of answers breeds imagination. Why this mystery lives on? Decades later, expeditions still search the ocean floor with robots and sonar. New photos, signals, skeleton fragments. Each discovery sparks fresh debate. Yet nothing proves her fate conclusively. Why does this story still captivate us? Because Amelia Earhart represents something powerful. The fearless pursuit of dreams. She stood against gravity, against expectations, against the limits of her time. And somewhere out there, her final story remains unwritten, suspended between ocean waves, island sands, and human imagination. A legacy beyond answers. Perhaps one day technology will uncover the truth. A rusted wing underwater, a piece of fuselage buried in coral, or records hidden in forgotten archives. Or perhaps her mystery was destined to endure, like the horizon she always chased. Amelia once wrote, "Adventure is worthwhile in itself." Maybe that is the answer she left behind. Not a location, not a final moment, but a legacy, inviting us to dream, explore, and ask the questions that history could not answer. And so the mystery continues. Viewers, if you like this article, please like, subscribe, and share my channel's stories and more. Thank you for watching.